よし、いきますか。So, how have you been? Like, same as always. How have you been? Same as always. So, same as always. So, giving it my all every day. Giving it my all every day. Giving it my all every day. Okay. It's getting really busy at work. It's gotten really busy. It's gotten really busy at work. It's gotten really warm all of a sudden, huh? Yes. So what do you do for work? What do you do for work? Yes. So I'm doing as a English coaching, English conversation coach. Yeah. And I'm also doing YouTuber that's explaining the study methods for English learner, and running a YouTube channel where I introduce different way to learn, and running a YouTube channel where I introduce different way to learn. Mm. Or running a YouTube channel where we introduce different ways to learn, and running a YouTube channel where I introduce a different way to learn. I'm also doing English learning community. So manage a learning community. I also manage a learning community. Are you still working at the same place? Are you having fun at work? And so it's so or same as always, or having blessed. Thank you for always being such a great teammate. Thank you for always being such a great teammate. Yeah. So kind of work do you do? Kind of work do you do? So I'm doing I do three main things. I actually do three main things. I actually do three main things. First of all, one of them is English conversation coaching. One of them is English conversation coaching. So you might think you're not a native speaker, but how do you teach? Yeah, you're not. You might wonder, how do you teach English if you're not a native speaker? Okay, so but it's not like but it's not like I'm English teacher at a language school or anything. But it's not like I'm an English teacher at a language school or anything. But it's not like I'm English teacher at a language school or anything. It's not like I'm English teacher at a language school or anything. So my role is teach how to learn English effectively. my role is more about teaching people how to learn English effectively. And as with anything, when you're learning on new, and as with anything, when you learn English, 見てないのよ R はテレビないのようちにそうおはようございますテレビないのよ R1 見たかったな M1 は必ず見ますよ With anything when you're learning on your own it's easy to lose motivation and give up as with anything when you're learning on your own it's easy to lose motivation and give up. So I always stay on track my students and motivated. So I help students stay on track by managing their learning every day and keeping them motivated. It's kind of like partner than a teacher. I'd say I'm more of a partner than a teacher. So more like a guide who helps them move in the right direction. More like a guy who helps them move in the right direction. My second job is learning a learning community. Kind of like Bukatsu. People who are learning English or like anything new tend to struggle when they study alone. So people who are learning English or anything new, people who are learning English or anything new tend to like lose motivation and tend to struggle when they study alone. Yeah. No one's watching and just like they can slack off and easy to give up. No one's watching and easy to give up. They can slack off and easy to give up. So and you probably you're the same and you probably feel the same and you probably feel the same as a like full-time worker is really busy, you know, and but as full-time worker we're super busy. So by the time we get home, we just like I don't want to do anything. By the time we get home, we just like I don't want to. By the time we get home, we just like I don't want to do anything. By the time we get home, we just like I don't want to. By the time we get home, we just like I don't want to do anything. By the time we get home, we just like I don't want to do anything. So I created a community where we wake up at 5 a.m. and study English together. So I created a community where we wake up. So that's why I created a community where we wake up at 5 a.m. and study English together. Since I don't like the people who have the confidence and energy, of course I know life. So at first I look at that better like her face and style, and after that I try to get in her personality. In my case, I really focus on the personality. It might sound like I don't know, I've been serious. Let's say that the person I like is a tall, that has a good sense of fashion, that looks amazing. But after about 3 months, I would definitely get bored. And so of course I don't want to say that looks are the most important things. I don't think so. So sometimes I meet someone who's really cute but extremely insecure and self-centered. So of course, many people like judge others just by their looks. So I want to be with them when they see someone, But I don't go that far. So I might want to go on a date though. So, but more than that, so those beautiful women are interested in me in the first place. But let's just forget about that now. Okay, so showing, I think showing a same sense of humor is really important when you go on a date. Okay, if my girlfriend spent the whole day laughing hysterically at SpongeBob, I might find it cute, but our sense of humor is just different. It's not that it's a bad thing, but we are simply feel different. I just feel simply that like we are different. If that real mismatch kept happening all day, it would be pretty tough. So looks doesn't matter, but this personality is even more important. Yeah. So yeah, that's the point. When yeah, I don't yeah, that's the point. Yeah, that's the point. We yeah, that's the point. When you need to pay attention to when you go on dates, when you're dating someone. I think being mature as a person is really important too, but I'm not really in the position to say that myself. Since I'm Japanese, so I prefer Asian looks. I like Asian looks. I especially like Asian looks. I prefer the cute face over beautiful one. So someone who has bangs and gives off, someone with the bangs and gives off like protects it, like killing vibes. Race doesn't really matter, but if I were to date someone, I prefer like people who can speak English, especially so if I yeah, if I like date with like particularly sense among Japanese people, because if I'm dating someone particularly sense among Japanese people, mm, there there are sometimes when there are times when I say come across with a nuance I didn't intend. So I always have to be careful with my words. In some sense, I tend to overthink how my word might come across and worry about the how they might be perceived. But speaking English feels so much easier. So of course it's not my mother tongue, so sometimes it's hard to express my own feeling. But like I don't have much vocabulary to overthink my word choices. So I can say just what I feel more straightforwardly. So yeah, of course I consider I consider the person's feeling, believe in love at first sight. Yeah, but I haven't experienced it yet myself yet. You know, I don't judge others just by the looks. So, but of course I'm a guy. So if I meet someone who's really cute on the street, I will like, damn. So of course I do find good-looking girls attractive, but in the end, I think the person's character matters way more. Back when I was a student working part-time, so there was a disco worker. I thought she seemed kind of nerdy, but as I got to know her, I realized she was amazing and kind and really interesting and funny, you know. And she has a strong sense of self. Uh, at first time, like I saw, I saw her as a coworker, but the more we hang out, for some reason I don't know, but for some reason I started liking her. But nothing ever happened in the end. Like we're sitting dating like in America. Maybe most of maybe the image of most Japanese people have is that is like American women are strong-minded and straightforward, and strong sense of self, and pretty open about. Yeah, that's just an image, but it depends on the person. Honestly, it depends on the person. So there are like kind of introvert girls and some of her needy and clingy, and there are lots of like needy and clingy, and there are some who don't have the interest, in that. Yeah, yeah, it's the same in Japan. So exactly, it's the same in Japan. So the image of like Japanese girl from foreign perspective is often that they're shy or timid, but on the positive side, they're kind of like polite. But there are plenty of girls who are like complete opposite. But I think that there are like actually there are lots of like shy girls. Yeah, but to be fair, there are little a lot of shy girls. Whenever I watch American TV shows, there are 5 times house party or like barbecue per season. There are like 5 house parties or like barbecue per season. That might be why I end up with like weird image will be which is actually like yeah. So yeah. What do you think though the hardest part of being in a relationship? What do you think is the hardest part of being in a relationship? I think the like hardest part is getting so close that you can't help you can't help so and notice the things like you don't like about them, you know? はいごめんなさい落ち着いてないよ落ち着いてないよめちゃくちゃ鼻水出たあおいしいついてなかったねそう我が家はねだらけないようにソファーとテレビを置かないっていうルールを決めてます、はい、ソファーとテレビがあるとだらけてしまうから本当はこの机もスタンディングデスクとかに変えたいんだけど大学の時から使ってるこいつに頼っちゃってるな完全に自動昇降式デスクとか欲しいよねじゃI think the hardest part is like getting so close that you can't help but notice the things you don't like about them. For example, Will and I are buddies and we meet up regularly, but we still keep a certain distance, right? So far, I don't really see any bad side of Will. Oh, I don't know. So I think the hardest part is getting so close that you can't help but notice the things you don't like about them, Notice the things getting so close that you can't help but notice the things you don't like about them. And let's say for example, Will and I are buddies, and we meet up regularly, and but we still keep a certain distance, right? So far, I don't really see any bad side of Will, but for example, if we spend too much time together, lived under the same roof, we never really start noticing each other's flaws or something that we can't help, that we can't accept it, accept. We never really start noticing each other's flaws or things that are hard to accept. So I think the hardest part is like dating someone is like accepting the negatives. In the end, the hardest part of a relationship is having to accept the negatives. Not just in romance, this applies all human relationships. You want a girlfriend? You want a boyfriend? So if I meet the right person, I don't want to be in a relationship. I don't want to be in a relationship. E, but in general, I don't really need one. So I feel like I want one, maybe 3 times a year. I feel like I want maybe 3 times a year, like before Christmas. But I'm really clumsy. When I focus on something, I tend to lose sight of everything else. That's just in YouTube or English coaching work. So if I make my girlfriend, if I had a girlfriend, so I think I would. It would. It would. I feel like I wouldn't be able to. So even if I had a girlfriend, I feel like I wouldn't be able to give the relationship my full attention. I feel like I wouldn't be able to give the relationship my full attention. Yeah, there are a few times I've had a few relationships that didn't work out because of that. So basically, I don't really need one. So I basically don't feel the need for one. Do you pay for the girl? Well, do you pay for the girl when you go on date? In Japan, this pointless debate comes up all the time. Are you the type to pay for the bill or split the bill? I basically, yeah, today it's only no worries, but we got my cousin. I usually pay for it, but not always. If it's just friend, I wouldn't. But in Japan, I think there is a more tendency to believe that men should pay for the woman on date. How is it in how is it in US? How is it in Philippines? How is it in the US? How is it in the Philippines? How is it in the Philippines? So if you're the one who invites someone, yeah, it does make sense to pay. You're the one taking up their time. Since you're the one taking up their time, you're the one who invites someone out. It makes sense to pay. Have you ever dated a Japanese girl? So how about Japanese personalities compared to Americans? How do you think Japanese personality compared to Yiddish? So what do you think are there what kind of trait do you think are the common? What kind of trait do you think are the common among Japanese people? What kind of traits do you think are common among Japanese people? You don't seem like the type to cheat at all. If you had a girlfriend, you'd be like super loyal. No, I mean like if you're a girlfriend, I feel like you'd be super loyal and love her wholeheartedly. So yeah, I could just say you're like sincere and I can tell you're serious and sincere person just from our everyday conversation. So what's your idea first? I go with classic and like ask him out for dinner first. Yeah, I go with the classic and ask him out for dinner first. So because if I invite someone's like no, I mean like if I suggest like trip or I could call him if I suggest a trip or call right away and the conversation doesn't click, it would be total nightmare. So yes. So at first asked him over for dinner first and like I tried to get no. I don't think I'd go with like I asked him out for like drinks right away. Yeah, I invite invite someone out, like drinks right away, I don't want them to think I'm only after one thing. Yeah. I start with a dinner and try to get to know the person better. Easy. I start with a dinner. I just start with a dinner and try to get to know the person better. Yeah. What kind of sign do you give? Do you give people who when you like someone? Yeah. Do you give when you like someone? 惜しい。そう逆にそう。It might actually come off as distant. So when it comes to someone I like, I can't easily say I like you or you're cute, because being silly. No, like when it comes to someone I like, I get nervous and can't easily say things like I like you or you're cute. So I know it might sound silly at my age, but still, I know it might sound silly at my age. But still. But I don't really do anything that obviously shows that I like someone. I don't go for a body count or say straight out. So do you want to get married? I don't think I can really say it. There are too many things where I want to do every day. So I feel like even if I got married now, it wouldn't go well. So I feel like So I feel like even if I got married now, it wouldn't go well. But I need to like make a girlfriend before things are thought like this. So I guess I should probably get a girlfriend before things are thought like this. Okay. 残りでこれやって、英会話行きの。テレビソファーなし世界ね、こたつもないし、ストイックじゃないでしょ全然。意志が弱い俺がダメになりそうなものを排除したらこうなりました。はい。スマホがあとはやばいっすよね。時間泥棒。そして大して意味のないものを見ているっていう。まあでもその意味のないものを見る時間も大事ですよね。っていう、はい、ひろゆきみたいなものですよ。意味のないものを見る時間が大事だったりしますよね。腹減っためちゃくちゃ。 はい、というわけで、じゃあ休憩にそろそろ入っていきましょう。皆さんお疲れ様でした。お疲れ様です。どうもです。お疲れ様です。はい、そうです。なんかですね、今日 YouTube を見てまして、こう何のあれでやろうかな、教材でやろうかなと思ってチロチロっと見てたりとか、その時にホリエモンとなんかなんだっけな、この人は誰なんだ、なんか元ゴールドマン・サックスかなんかの、でも結構有名な人なんですけど、ちょっと名前わかんないですけど、あのはい、なんかちょっとこの動画なんですけど、今送ります。なんか名前がわかんないですけど、なんか見たことある人なんですよね。有名な本出してる人で、なんかこの動画見てて、なんか習慣化がどうこうみたいなことを言ってて、でなんかこんだけゴールドマン・サックスで超激務の中めちゃくちゃ働いてるけど、でも結局別に意志の力はそんなに僕は高くないと思う。毎朝20何5キロだっけな、25キロ走るんですって。25キロ走るって変態っすよね、なかなか。なんかそういうのを全部、自分は意志弱いから意志の力に頼んないようにしてるみたいなことを言ってて、でめっちゃその通りだなっていう感じだったので共有です。例えばこの朝活もそうだと思うんですけど、なんかその1日なんか1時間半ぐらい英語学習の時間を取るって思ってても、もういくらでも言い訳作れるじゃないですか。例えばこう仕事忙しい方だったら、まあ、こういやちょっと仕事がっていうのもできるし、ただもう無理やりこうこじ開けて、なんかこうもう脳死でその机に向かっていくような環境を、その習慣を作ることになんか集中した方が一番いいなっていうのはすごい感じてたので、僕も3年以上英語なんで勉強続けてられるんですかっていうのを聞かれた時に習慣化って多分答えるんで、はい、ちょっと皆さんにも共有でした。皆さんは習慣化してることありますか？りょうさんじゃありますか？なんかこう習慣化してること。はい、はい、あ、犬の散歩。うん、うん、なるほどなるほど。なるほど。でもワンちゃんの散歩めちゃくちゃなんかあれですよね、精神衛生上的にめっちゃ良さそうですよね。なんかこう仕事のことばーって考えてる中のオアシスじゃないですけど、ちょっとこう安らぐ瞬間みたいな。癒されすぎて。ちなみに何飼ってるんですか、犬種は？はい。うん、あ、いいなあ、ワンちゃん。昨日まで僕も実家に帰ってたので、ワンちゃんと関わってたワンちゃんと触れ合ってたけど、めっちゃ可愛いですよね。なんかあと僕が思いついたのは、僕はソファーとテレビ買わないようにしてます。絶対怠けるんで、ソファーあったらもうよいしょってなっちゃうんですよ、ソファーあると。ソファーは一人暮らし先では一回も買ったことないですね。なんか絶対怠けちゃうな自分だったらって思うから。はい。なんかありますか？まあ悪しき習慣でもいいですよ、皆さん。こうなんか、じゃあアミさんありますか？こういうのしないようにしてる、もしくはするようにしてるみたいな。 毎朝青汁2リットル飲むとか。はい。ああ、出た。ノブさんも食べてるやつ。はい。それなんか集中力にいいらしいですよね。なんかこう、集中力のいいし。とりあえず買ってみて。なるほど。今日来てないですけど、ノブさんっていう方がいらっしゃって、ノブさんも全く同じの食べてたり、アマゾンでめちゃくちゃ大きいナッツの袋買って食べてたりするんで、ノブさんやんって思っちゃいました。そうか。悪しき習慣はないですか、アミさん？なんか、これやっちまうんだよな、みたいな。はい。あ、いやんって、うわーってやる。めっちゃやる、俺も。本当ですよね。で、やばくなってきた頃に片付け始めるんですよね。確かに、それめっちゃあるな。僕も持ってます、その習慣。はい。お揃いって言っていいのかあれだけど。はい。ニコイチで、はい。好みさんありますか？なんかなんか習慣。あ、いいっすね。はい。はい。ガーナの水袋。えー、えー、はい。はい。えなんで袋なんですかね。なんで袋なんだろう。はい。あ、袋の方が安い。はい。はい。70円。安っ。70円。ああ。これなんでこんなにあれなのかな、放送のあれがペットボトルとかより安く済むからなのかな。ジェロさんとかわかりますわかりますって言ったらインドにやっぱ行かれてるイメージあるから。うん。なんかでも、うん。なんでこう袋にするんですかね。なんかタイとかでも見ますよね。こう袋ジュースみたいなやつ。ああいうの。なんで袋にするんだろう。ちょっと気になっちゃったな。ちょっと次、容器代が高い。やっぱそうかな。ペットボトルのあれがちょっとするのかな。かもしれないですね。面白いな、そのほなみさんのその水。ちょっとでもなんかね、うん、うん、うん。え贅沢だ。なるほど。なるほどですね。なんかうっかりシャーペンとか刺しちゃったら大変なことですね、それなんか。シャーみたいになりますね。なるほど。面白いですね、国の違いが。しかも、ほなみさんがいる地域は、あんまり普通の一般の日本の方が行かないようなところ、アフリカのガーナですもんね。だからちょっと、カルチャーショックがより面白いですね。なんかアメリカとかっていうのとは違って。はい。ありがとうございます。じゃあ、皆様。はい。じゃあ、第2回入っていきましょうか。じゃあ、6時55分まで頑張っていきましょう、皆さん。よろしくお願いします。お願いします。 おー、キャラマカさんやん。めっちゃお久しぶりだ。いいっすね。このモラさん、チーさん、キャラマカさん、エレナさんっていうこのフォートップで、いつもよく来てくださる方、お元気しますか？朝活コミュニティを皆さん次月ぐらいからちょっと値下げするんで、実際もう実装してるんですけど、1000円値下げします。その代わりに木金の朝活が休みになります。ただ入りやすさで言うと1日100円みたいな感じになるので、ぜひぜひ、今コミュニティは12人来てますね。結構だんだん盛り上がってきました、このコミュニティ。今全体で21人いらっしゃるということで、大所帯のサッカー部みたいになってきましたけど、もともとね、弓道部ぐらいの規模感でしたけど、大所帯のサッカー部みたいになってきました。はい。ぜひ皆さん気づいてくれて、いえいえいえいえいえいえ、一時共に戦った仲間ですからね。よし、俺は外に出る準備をしておこう。なんで机の上に靴下があるんだ。靴下の差し入れいただきました。よし、これ終わったらすぐにカフェに出れるようにしておくと。よいしょ。 Oh. So that's what I'm learning now. So it's called Asuka's Community. It's called Asuka's Community. Yeah. And I'm also doing YouTube, learning a YouTube channel, and also do YouTube. Yeah. So YouTube, on my channel, I share a self-study method for learning English. On YouTube, I share a self-study method for learning YouTube. So So I never studied abroad. I learned English, so self-study over about 3 years. I never studied abroad and I learned English through self-study over about 3 years. And most English learning YouTubers have studied abroad or grew up speaking English. Most English learning YouTubers have studied abroad or grew up speaking English. So, but I barely went abroad and still learned it. So I shared my method. I barely went abroad and still learned it. So I shared my method. I barely went abroad and still learned it. I barely went abroad and still learned it. So I shared a self-study method. I was basically a nerd, just studying at home all the time. I was basically a nerd, just studying at home all the time. Every now and then, I also feel like this. So speak, so showing the actually speaking English can be motivated. Seeing me actually speaking English can be motivating, right? And they might think hey, you can get a pretty good without going abroad. So basically my coaching, my morning study community, and my YouTube style, I started them all because because I wish something like this exists when I was a beginner. 自分がこんなサービス YouTube あったらいいなっていう思いで始め I started them all because I wish something like this existed when I was a beginner. Everything come from this idea. If I were my past self, I'd totally pay for this. I'd totally watch this, I don't know how it is now, but English classes in typical Japanese elementary, middle, high school, and university are pretty good. They focuses on getting a good score on paper tests and preparing for entrance exam. But the problem is those tests and exam studies are not aimed at helping a students become able to speak English. The problem is those tests and exam studies are not aimed at helping a student become able to speak English. So they focuses on how much difficult grammars you memorize. Instead, they focus on how much complex grammar you can memorize or how many difficult words you can learn. So even though I studied English in school for 12 years, from elementary to high school, but I couldn't speak it. It's not just me. Most of people can't speak English. Most Japanese people can't speak English. This is actually a serious issue. But the national education system hardly changes, so I decided to start my own English learning method. So I decided to start my own English learning method and split it myself by starting a business and split it myself by starting a business. It's often said that changing other people is hard, but changing yourself is easy. So instead of complaining something it never changed, that won't change. So instead of complaining about things that won't change, I decided to take action myself first. ということで。 So I started to take action myself first. So does that make sense? Does it? Like my students and I practice online for just 3 months, and we can already speak a decent level. I decided to take action myself first. It didn't make sense, does it? It didn't make sense, does it? I and my students like take a 3 month to do a like online conversation service. The they can speak English. They can't no they but we can already speak a decent level. My students I prepare practice no my students and I practice online for just 3 months and we can already speak at decent level. This business was basically born out of frustration. What's your career background like? Is it related to English? Is it related to English? What kind of work do you want to do in the future? I honestly love all the work I do, so I just want to keep going with it. I honestly love all the work I do, so I just want to like keep going with it. I also want to create my own English textbook. What's your current goal? My current goal is to reach 1 million subscribers on YouTube by 2027. And why do you want to hit 1 million subscribers on YouTube? There are two reasons. First, I want to achieve a goal I truly care about and like boost my sense of self-efficacy even more. I also want to share my audience my journey of like building a self-efficacy so they can think maybe I can change too. I also want to show my audience my journey of building self-efficacy so they can think maybe I can change too. Back in college, I once wanted to hit 1 million subscribers with Pilful being a real YouTuber, but I convinced myself there's no way I can do that. I gave and I and gave up. I didn't have enough confidence in myself or like self-efficacy until my first year of college. I was a dreamer with so many things I wanted to do, but I had to spend my life giving up on a lot of them. Uh, it's a it's a long way like right now, but I know I'll get there. The second reason is really simple. I've been watching YouTube since elementary school and I grew up with it. I love both watching and creating the content on YouTube. Are there must-haves when choosing a job? I think the most important thing for me is whatever it excites me. Being a YouTuber is the best. I can't stop feeling excited. There's nothing but possibilities. If I'm being honest, if I focus on like more on business instead of YouTube, I could probably make more money and more free time and make my life easier. But that just didn't excite me. I openly declare my clear goal of reaching 1 million subscribers, and every time I do, people around me think, "What's up, this crazy guy?" But it sounds fun, and they become part of my journey. I absolutely love this feeling of everyone showing a common goal and working towards something together. That's why I love what to do. Yeah. Oh, fuck. San Francisco, you know? Oh my. 아, 맨 타마가かゆいでござる。よし、今日もやっておりますか。Hello. It's great to see you again. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of like I feel a little bit like, embracing because, you know, oh, he did again, like it's kind of like I feel a little bit assuming myself, but I really want to take a lesson again. Yeah. Mm. What do you mean? Sorry. Yeah, quite new. Yeah. But actually, when I was a university student, I did take a lesson in native camp or as a kind of like English conversation service. So yeah, it's a new actually, but it's not a real first time. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Some of teachers. So actually, yeah, as I said or not, I forgot it, but I'm going to go to like US this year. So yeah, it's the first time. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. Now I'm planning to go to the US for just only 1 month, and there, yeah. So that's why I take some of the teacher from the US, like which is very near from like California, because I'm gonna go to there. Yeah. So yeah. Some teacher is really energetic and really kind, like you. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, yes. I've never been to there. Yeah. So I've only it's just for like sightseeing, and it's my first time to like go abroad. Only just me, like alone. So I kind of like backpacker. So yeah, it's gonna. I think I might get like really good experience compared to like going to the country with lots of friends. Yeah. So that. Yeah. Have you ever like been to USA? No. Really? Mm. 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 Mm-hmm. Yeah. Cool. US has like when it comes to like architecture, so US don't have the like history, you know, but like in Japan and your country, or I guess Italy also, like Europe has a long history, you know, right? Yeah, it's same feeling. Yeah, I really want to go to like UK also, and also I love the Harry Potter. Yeah, yeah, it's just so famous, you know. Mm. Mm. Yeah, she or he, she did. She did a really great job. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, really? Mm. Mm. Okay. In my image, the like in Japan, there is almost no feminists compared to other countries like US and UK as a kind of. I don't know why, but so in your country there are lots of like feminists. Mm. Yeah. Islamic, Islamic. Thank you. Mm. Ah. Hmm. Mm. Mhm. Mm. You mean like Syria, Iran, and other Islamic countries had the women don't have the like right to say they're like you know like they're right, they're so it's their opinion. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. 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 Yeah, that's true. Islamic countries like need to, you know, how should I say, do a good better, like do a better, like to change something like for women, right? Mm. Yeah. Mm. Oh, that's mm-hmm. This kind of like, uh, but Japan has a like looks like compared to other country like US and UK, it looks like a lot of Islamic, because Japanese women. Okay, so in my images, like most of Japanese men like think that like women need to do the like household, like clean and like cook, you know. Yeah, it seems like yeah don't have the like right when it comes to women. Yeah. Mm, 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 mm. No, it's not possible to work. Yeah, yeah. It's difficult to. Yeah, yeah. I agree. Yeah, it's yeah, yeah, yeah. That's true. That's true. Yeah. So, how old like your children? Yeah. Mm, 2.5. Okay. Okay. Oh, congratulations. Congratulations. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's really good to hear. Yeah. Mm. So, what name will you like name it? Yeah. Mm. Ah. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. I actually I've heard of it. Yeah, before. Jasmine. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's it's a really nice name. Yeah, Jasmine. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Sachi means like happy in my country, actually. Yeah. In your name. Mm-hmm. Truth. Mm-hmm. So you okay, it has a like dual meaning in Japanese and like India. That's that's really nice. Mm. Jasmine Sachi. Yeah. It's really cool. Yeah. Actually my real name is uh give me a second, sorry. E- yes, the plan is like having the plan is okay. Let's say recently I made my own friend. Like we like bump into literally like Akihabara in Japanese like city, and so actually I try to like talk to like strangers. Like he's a first time to like see me each other, and at the time I was really like she seems kind of like how should I say like mm, it's weird because it means like he has a like placard, like and wanna be friends, like and Merry Christmas. Yeah, that placard was written by that kind of words. Uh, yeah, Merry Christmas and let's be friends. So, but when I see that placards, I really like curious about it, and I try to talk to him, and we're still friends, but uh, you know, she and I make my own English textbook. He's gonna like make an English textbook, so the friendship is really important for our life because um, actually he's a like Native Americans, Americans, and he can speak English and Japanese really naturally. So yeah, sometimes the friendship is gonna be real like chance for like everything, like business and for my life. Yeah. So yeah, especially I'm doing mm, my business on my own. So friendship make me like fortune. Yeah, you know, growth the fortune. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. So it's sorry. It's gonna be really good, and so now I'm preparing for like launching my like textbooks, but still like I'm doing like now I'm doing a coaching business. It's gotten really busy at work, but it's really good. It's really good. The outfit is really outfit. No, like how should I say it? Like, uh, give me a second. Sales is really good, I guess. Profit, profit is really good, I guess. Yeah. Hmm. Actually, I wanted to like still keep like doing it because my business style is like so I can work remotely, so I can work everywhere like you. So yeah, Native Camp is kind of like that, and yeah, I still like keep doing it. You know? Yeah, yeah, that's the point. Yeah, so I think that like staying at guest house is really good for me because I go to alone and I don't have any friends and need to make the friends out there. So because the trip is gonna be really good, like with local people. Yeah, yeah. I guess like participating in the free tour, like yeah. Actually, I forgot the specific service name, but there is a kind of like free tour, like in Japan, UK also, in America. Yeah. Joining a tour, like expensive one, like the company officially do that is really, surface. Like, yeah. For example, if you go to Japan and like use a tour or from the very big company, you can enjoy. I guess you can be really enjoyable, but mm, it's a like surface. How should I say? Like you can't see like deep one, like deep culture. You know, I mean like no. So yeah. Using the company's one, but the local people uh, know that everything at that earlier, so I think that it's gonna be a really good choice, I guess. Yeah. Mm. So what do you mean? Sorry. Uh, I mean, you mean like actually some of them like can like what can like you know don't have the like respect to like especially for Asian, I guess. Yeah, but it's really okay. I wanna feel the kind of like attitude. Yeah, because in Japan there's only like now I need to like communicate. I can communicate with people in only Japanese, and I don't feel the like difficulties, you know. So that's why I want to feel the difficulties, you know. Yeah. In 2 months. Hmm. Yeah, maybe worried and scared and like a little bit looking forward to it. Yeah, cause it's my first time. Yeah, so yeah, even local earlier in Japan, I don't have the experience to like good trip only alone. Yeah, so it's really scary for me like to go abroad only me. Yeah. Mm, mm, mm. As a guest, I guess, as a guest, and me and the rest of the people are like maybe tourists or like local people. Yeah, but yeah. So it has a lot of opportunity to like communicate with a lot of people. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, yeah. If you go to like Japan, so we kind of like, in like for example like hotel or guest house or dormitory. So what do you want to like choose it? Like when you go like Japan? Ah, yeah. Mm, mm, Yeah. Language barriers. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's, that's true. Yeah. Mm. That's true. But some of the yeah, yeah, yeah. In Tokyo, there's some people can't speak English, and it's easy to communicate with the local people. But if you go to like rural places, like go to onsen, there, so maybe almost no one can speak English, I guess. So, yeah, yeah, yes. So, but yeah, but I strongly recommend going to onsen. Yeah, compared to like city, like Shinjuku, Shibuya. Yeah. Mm. Officer. Yeah, that's really nice. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. And sometimes I really like struggle with to talk about like, you know, lots of kind of topic. Yeah. 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 I'll improve it. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much your time. Yeah. Yeah. See you soon. Take care. Bye bye, teacher. Thank you.はい、皆さんお疲れ様でした。一旦今日は終了にしたいと思います。お疲れ様です。はい。そうです。はい。というわけで、はい。じゃあ今日も無事に1時間40分、1時間45分ぐらい取れましたね。こんな感じでさっきの習慣化の話じゃないですけど、毎日参加くださればいい感じに学習時間取れると思いますので、これからもよろしくお願いします。はい。そうですね。なんかだんだんゆきさん人数が増えてきましたね。こう前まで実はなんていうんですかね、コーチングの生徒さんをこうあと全体の価格を安くするっていうとことか、コーチング卒業生さんとか安くするっていうのをやる前はもっと実は少人数でやってたんですけど、なんかこうだんだん大状態になってきて、嬉しい限りで嬉しいございます。はい。弓道部からサッカー部になったみたいな感じですね。はい。はい、というわけでじゃあ今日もありがとうございました皆様。はい、じゃあ明日もよろしくお願いいたします。お疲れ様でした。はい。はい。はい、お疲れ様です。失礼します。さようなら。さて、というわけで皆さんもお疲れ様です。さよなら。